Hey beautiful family gems, and welcome back to my channel. If you are on this video, then this is story time slash spirit talk. I decided to combine the two. Yeah. So on today's episode of story time, we will be discussing Delilah's Delight. Yeah. So Delilah's Delight. Delilah is a middle-aged woman going through a divorce or has been divorced, and life has been pretty I guess when you're dealing with a divorce, life can be pretty crappy when you stop and think about it. So now Delilah has developed this sexual habit. Now I don't know if it's something that stemmed prior to her divorce or this is something that's fairly new. And listen, this appetite is beastly. This appetite is ghastly. Like, I don't know how she does it, but she does it. Now, hear me out, guys. I don't think anything is wrong with having a healthy sexual appetite. If you have a high sex drive, that's normal. That is normal, and there is nothing wrong with having a high sex drive or a love for sex. There's a thing though when it becomes an obsession or a compensation for something else. Anyway, let me get to the story. So Delilah has just been in and out of relationships, and some of them aren't even relationships. They're just like situationships, or sexual relationships, and there's no constant flow. It's always a different freaking guy. It's always a different guy, always a different one, and it changes them like that. And it's like, bro, at some point I was like, sis, what's going on with you, and she's happy. She thinks she's happy. Let's put it like that. She thinks she's happy, content. She's doing what makes her happy, and I totally get it. I felt like right after her separation that, okay, yeah, you jumping on some rabbits. That's to be expected. That's to be expected. Not everyone goes through healing the same, or recovery the same, or deals with situations the same. So, love yourself. You've been on with one person for so very long, and yeah, okay. But after some time went on, and I noticed that it really was like a problem. Like, she couldn't see it, but everyone around her could see it. And I don't know if anyone addressed her. I would give subtle hints, and be like, oh, babe, you don't need to see anyone tonight. You don't need that guy right now. It's a girls' night, girls' evening. And it got to a point where she had to incorporate a man into every situation, every time, for every go around. And it's like, what is this doing for you, sis? Like, what's going on here? What's really going on here with you? And I don't think she thinks that there's a problem. And I'll explain why there is a problem, even though she can't see it. When you're hurting and you have not healed or dealt with your hurt, you will cover it up the best way you can. Make yourself feel good the best way you can. And for some people, that avenue is through sex. And I mean just sex. There's no feelings, no emotions. You don't care about protecting yourself, protecting your energies. You're just here, just throwing away. You know what I was gonna say, but you know what I'm saying. Throwing your ish away and popping it. And I'm like, you need. No, I kid you not. I told you need to put the pussy on ice. I said, put the pussy on ice, sis. Please, put the pussy on ice. Please. And it was always laughed at. I tried to talk to her. I don't think she took it seriously, or when people feel like there's not a problem, or when people are hurt so bad that they can't see the damage that they're doing to their self and their bodies, they will tend to take your advice and just throw it out the window, throw it over your head. And I decided, this is gonna be a story time thing for me. I'm just gonna talk about situations and scenarios that I've been in regards to helping you. But hear me out, guys. Listen. Please heal yourself. Take care of yourself before jumping into numerous sexual relationships. Like I said, it's one thing to have a high sex drive and have a partner or 2 partners, maybe 3. But when you want to just be out there every night, if possible, then there's some deep ass hurt going on inside you that you need to deal with and that you're not addressing. And sex is the means to cover it up with anywhere, anyone, anytime. No, boo, that's a problem. That is not healthy and that is not good for you or your fucking soul. I'm supposed to ease up on the cursing, but these story times are gonna have some cussing in it, so bear with me, okay, guys? Yeah, and I want her to just take the time, and even when it's not random sex, it's like relationship right after relationship right after relationship. Like, when are you ever by yourself? Being by yourself is not a bad thing. After spending so many times in a relationship, I feel like, or so long in a relationship / marriage / whatever, you need that time to properly heal, process your feelings and your emotions, because those feelings and emotions gonna have you out here fucking tricking, and then you're gonna be running into people who don't give a shit about you, don't give a shit about your feelings or your hurt that you're going through, and they will use you. You may feel like you're using them, but they are using you. They are. You're just like a damaged young. To them, you're like a damaged young, even if you're not young, you're a damaged young adolescent who just. And then you won't get that respect. And at the end of the day, after you have had just casual, random sex with multiple people, you do not feel good at the end of the day. You never do, which is why you keep going out there trying to chase this high that you can never get through these random, meaningless sexual experiences. You will never get the satisfaction. You'll never get that love because you have not given it to your damn self. You gotta give that to yourself before you even try and go and find that elsewhere. And it's like, is that what you're even looking for? I am sure that's what you're looking for. She's looking for. People in this situation is looking for love. And you're wondering why you can't get it. And even if you choose a good guy, if you come across a decent guy or girl, and like I said, this is not just women oriented, but this is a story about women for now. So we're gonna focus on women for now. Even if you find a decent guy, a good guy, you're gonna mess that up because you are so damaged from your shit and the things that you do in your past that you will not be able to fully process and handle a healthy relationship with someone who genuinely cares about you more than just sex. You are so driven by this primal instinct of trying to erase that hurt instead of dealing with it that you will ruin your life. Yo, like real talk. Real talk. Get your shit together, man. Sex feels good in the moment, but at the end, it's not gratifying. You feel less than, you feel cheap, you may feel used, you stop talking to the person. Why you stop talking to the person? Because it didn't fill you with what you thought you were gonna get. That is love, that is understanding, that is oneness. You need that from yourself. No experience, no person, no rum, no liquor, none of that shit can give you that besides you. I'm begging anyone who's going through this right now, please, if you find yourself hopping from bed to bed to bed to bed, please take the time and realize that is this what you really want? Is this the life that you want? That just random, pointless sex with whomever you come across whenever? Does that make you happy? Are you happy? Answer the real question. Are you happy? Because I don't think that you are. You are not. And stop lying to yourself and telling yourself that you're happy doing these toxic things to yourself, because our natural instinct for us and our souls is not to do toxic things. It's not to be toxic. It's not to do fuck up things. We feel like it's natural for us because we don't understand the hurt or the pain, the source in which that desire is coming from. But once you take the time to harness yourself and realize that, you know, I deserve more than this. I've been through some shit, but the shit that I'm gonna put myself through right now, or I'm putting myself through, is way worse than any person can do to me. The things we do to ourselves from being hurt and not trying to deal with that shit, just hopping from trying to get this quick instant gratification or feeling. We damage ourselves more than any of the shit that anyone does to us. You know, like, and I want her and any other woman to just know that, like, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Sex is, I mean, don't get me wrong, sex is great. It's not the top of the world, because me personally speaking, I find that when I am with someone and I'm with them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, that sex is like times 10, especially when they feel the same way about me. The random sex thing does nothing for me. It feels, maybe if it's even good, because like I say, it's different people, so your vagina can't even get used. So if it's even good, it's only in the moment, and then the next day you still feel like shit, you still feel worthless, you still feel less than, you still feel I need something else, because what I put in this space, I almost said hole, what I put in this space to fill it is not working. So Delilah and all my Delilahs, please, babies, please, ladies, take some time off. Please do your body, do your soul, do your essence a favor and take a fucking break. Take a break. Take a minute. Take some weeks. Take several months and clear your energy, clear your body, clear your mind, heal. So that when you out here and you step on this road, you won't need anything from any man. You won't need that random pointless sex to make yourself feel some type of way. You won't need that, because you have the power to give that shit to yourself. Do it. Namaste. Tune in next time for more story time with your girl Gaia. Love you guys. Bye.